Inheritance. I spent most of my life believing I knew who I was, why I reacted the way I did, why certain situations made me anxious, why I would sometimes go completely quiet and disappear into myself. I never questioned any of it. I assumed it was simply me. The house. The house I grew up in had its own weather system. Nobody announced it. Nobody named it. But the moment I heard my father's footsteps outside the front door, my heart would start hammering. Like a small bird trapped inside a cage, throwing itself against the walls. In those few seconds before the door opened, my eyes swept the room. A book left open, a pencil, scattered notebooks. Nothing can be out of place. Nothing can upset him. I learned to organize everything around me perfectly, as if perfect order could guarantee my safety. I learned to go silent as a form of goodness. I didn't experience this as a burden. I thought this was simply how the world was built. The escape that wasn't. Eventually, I left. Through Korean cities, through Manhattan, through Paris, finally settling in Chicago. By the time I began meditating, I believed I had escaped that suffocating house permanently. Then one day, I noticed something that made my blood run cold. I had left the house. The house had not left me. My body would respond before my mind could think. That old tension rising, my eyes automatically scanning for something to put in order. I was not living in the present. I was living inside a recording made 37 years ago. Looking inward. When I began to meditate, I did something I had never done before. I stopped and I looked. Layer after layer, like peeling back old wallpaper painted over so many times you had forgotten the wall underneath. What I had called my personality was not my personality. It was a structure I had built in order to survive. That little girl was not anxious by nature. She was frantically tidying the room because she desperately wanted to be safe. None of it was something I had chosen. It was inherited record, and I had been calling it myself. Letting go. From that point, I stopped trying to fix any of it. You cannot fix a ghost. You can only shine a light on it until it dissolves. Slowly, they disappeared. Not dramatically, but unmistakably. The way a heavy log burns down to ash, and the ash lifts away in the wind. Still and open. What we inherit from those who came before us is not destiny. It is not character. It is memory. accumulation, record, and a record can end. I no longer ask, what do I need to fill? Instead, I find myself standing before a different question entirely. When there is nothing left that needs to be filled, what is actually here?